Yes, Dr. Suzuki was the first educator to realise that, or to really popularise the idea that if you try and learn like this, it's constant struggle and lots of people get disheartened.
Right.
And the theory about it has always been that if you learn like this instead, that every time you go down, you lose learning time, so therefore you'll never get as high in the same amount of time.
Right.
And he actually demonstrated that if you learn in this sort of wave form, the peaks are higher. So over time, you get much better than somebody who's just struggled all the way, because you've got this downtime to consolidate everything, and then everything else becomes easier. So you are in a very steep peak.
Yes.
With Etude, and then minuet 1 is a nice relaxer. Minuet 2 is a bit of a peak. Minuet 3 is quite a nice relaxer. The Happy Farmer is easy peasy. And Gothic Gavotte is hideous.
Right. So what we've done is we've learnt we were looking for patterns.
Good, excellent.
So we've done the first line and then up to where it repeats itself 3 times.
Brilliant.
And then the box.
Okay, great.
One of the box, the first box.
Great.
So we sort of attacked it in that way.
And you know what, talking of patterns, well I'll show you when we're actually starting. So how was your practice this week?
Good, we probably did it 4 times. I went to early meetings. Tom tends not to do it if I don't do it.
Yeah, well it's the double-edged sword, isn't it? Of if you aren't there, then A, he's got both of them without you, and B, he doesn't
can't
do it so often, so therefore it's even harder for him.
Yeah.
It's,
he's good at making it. I mean, she's probably do it about 4 times.
But Lola, you know what? Talking of those peaks and troughs, and how much you learn when you're doing something, even if you find it easy. If Mum has an early meeting, maybe you could just get your violin out and play to Daddy and April while they're getting ready. Just play 5 pieces.
Yeah.
That would be really brilliant, and I'm sure Daddy will manage to say, Lola, that sounds wonderful!
He's so behind it,
Yeah.
He really loves to do it.
Because I totally, like the days that that one of us has to leave before Tilly's gone to school, it's really tough to get practice done, and you know, I totally understand. We have to remind ourselves that this was developed in a different era, when Mum certainly weren't going off to work, and you know, all the rest of it. So, how many lessons?
So probably every day.
Excellent. Well done. Good. Okay, so we're not going to do the normal amount of review then, because we want to spend quite a lot of time on Etude. And just before we do that, I will just show you. If I put my finger, I can't see, upside down from here down to there. Between my fingers, can you spot a pattern? Imagine it written out in magic notes. Can you tell me, can you describe the movement of each note for me? Just like in sight reading, between these 2 fingers. So from this 2 here, 2. What does it do to get to the next one? Going up or down? Have we done the describing going for sight reading?
No.
Ah, sorry.
but we have done, Lolly, we have done through Joe, haven't we? When you're going up and down.
Yeah. Can you just kind of look at this music? You
I
see, if you
spot
think
it.
that those notes are moving by step, or are they jumping around?
Step.
Yeah, so what happens, what is it called if we go step down, step down, step down, step down, step down, step down, step down. What is that pattern? What's that pattern called? Sometimes we go da 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 da. It's not a note, darling, it's a pattern. What's the pattern called?
We get credits for them sometimes. We learn them separately.
Da 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 da
I sometimes say every finger has a turn.
Remember what that is? Starts with S. Nearly. A scale. Yeah, so here's one scale. You can play G major scale already, can't you? So you know how to play all of those notes. And then look here. Another scale. And then we're back into the same pattern as Henrietta Popoletta. And then what about those notes at the end? What do they make? You're tired, honey.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to get through it. Sweet.
Can you tell me what this pattern is at the end? Is it moving by step again? What's that called?
Scale.
Yeah! So we can basically just forget about having to learn those because you've already learned them. Isn't that cool?
I couldn't fit your words to the music.
Okay, we'll deal with that when we get there.
Right, Mommy.
Let's have a twinkle. Do you need a big cuddle from your mum before you start? But as much as I want everybody to come in the door tonight that possibly can, you know.
Hey, listen, if we don't go, we can have like we go out for dinner.
You're so lovely, Lola.
Daddy wanted to come too. We were all going to come, weren't we? Well, let's see how we go. Don't worry.
Will April sleep in her pram, or will she be like?
No, she's got back. We've got some home.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, well, just come for the first half.
Come for
and then
a
it
bit.
won't
You
be
can
too
fall asleep on my lap. It's fine.
Yeah, and then it won't be too long. There are sofas at the front, but you have to get there early to get them. Okay.
Dr. Suzuki.
Great. And we have the best bow hold ever. Brilliant. Lovely waterfall. And lovely violin position. Good girl. Such a lovely tone. I think somebody just looked in the door to see if it was me or somebody else. Let's have long, long ago, please. Can you try and keep your hand really nice and soft in your waterfall, steady all the way through? Yeah. So nice squeezy bow hold, but no squeezing over here. Allegro or andantino or allegretto, and then we're going to do Etude.
I can't remember the name.
How's it go?
Allegretto.
The one starting on D? Yeah, allegretto. You did remember the name, and they're confusing to remember the names because they're so similar. Good. playing the CD inside your head? Try to make sure when you're playing, especially when you're playing on the D string, it's very easy to sort of go like that when you're on the D, because, I don't know, your body kind of thinks that it needs to go backwards, but it doesn't. Your arm just needs to go over. Do you feel that? Just let your tummy sort of relax. You make it relaxed. You can feel it's a bit hard. You make there we go. Yeah, so just try not to get this sort of, it's a really common thing, like, oh, I'm playing on the lower strings.
Right.
Good. Would you like a shake? Very nice. Now, could you sing me? Well, would you like a demonstration of Henrietta Popoletta first?
Yes.
I can't sing it at pitch, and it's got too broad a range for me to sing the whole thing. I have to just change halfway through. Henrietta Popoletta had a special friend to play called Wilhelmina, window cleaner, and she brought along her football. Henrietta Popoletta kicked the ball right to her friend called Wilhelmina, window cleaner, but it went right through the window. Mother came right down the stairs and called to father. Father came right down the stairs and quickly picked up Henrietta Popoletta, picked her up and told her off and sent her straight to bed.
Wow. It might just be easier to learn the piece.
Yeah, well, I did say to Tom last week, some kids find it, they just learn the story and then it's fine. But if you don't remember what the words are, you can kind of mess up because it's got to be exactly one syllable per note. So lots of children also just find it easier just to sing la 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 la.
Yeah, that's what we were doing, wasn't it? Because we got the football bit when you have to go back to the beginning bit.
Yeah,
it's quite hard.
Yes, to remember which. Yes, as demonstrated marvellously.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, so let's sing to la. La 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 la. Okay, so that is really brilliant. And what happened was you sang la 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 la, and you missed out the repeat.
That three things, yeah, that we've been doing.
Yeah?
So it's that little funny one when you stretch your four.
What we're going to do is do some more colour coding. Could you choose me 2 colours? No, we need a different colour. I just need both the blues. Okay. So, Henrietta Popoletta had a special friend to play called. In fact, I'll just sound it. Wilhelmina, window cleaner, and she brought along her football. And that takes you back to an exactly the same repeat. Henrietta Popoletta kicked the ball right to her friend called Wilhelmina, window until we get to here. But it went right through the window. So it's exactly the same until there, and then it's a new bit. Mother came right down the stairs and called to father. Father came right down the stairs and quickly picked up, and that takes you into a new bit again. Oh, we didn't need the yellow, sorry. Henrietta pop a letter. Oh yes, we do. Picked her up and sent her, told her off and sent her straight over.
What are the different colours?
The structure. So, when you're looking at this, Lola, you're playing the blue section, blue section, blue section, blue section, and that's Henrietta's bit, and then Wilhelmina's bit, and then you just go back to the beginning. So this is actually really confusing and a typical Dr. Suzuki composition, because it's sort of annoying that these 4 notes happen to be the same as these 4 notes, but this is the end of the first section, and this is the beginning of the new section. Right. It's really annoying. Yeah. Anyway, so try to have that separate from these in your head, particularly for you. Yeah. And then we just do it exactly the same again until we get to that note. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah. And then it goes dum, 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 dum.
We're on the home dry then.
Yeah. And then you're in the scaly bit that you can already play.
Yeah?
Okay?
I think you'll be able to do it. Have a go.
Let's have a go.
Show me what you did.
Ah. Yeah, that was brilliant.
That's what we got to.
Fantastic! Well done.
We're halfway through, darling.
Did you realise that what you've just played, you just have to keep playing the same thing again, and then you'll get even further into the piece. Yeah. And I'm really pleased that you've got that join between the 2 bits.
I know that. We just started to know that.
Oh wow, well then you'll be able to put it all together. So let's play.
Box.
That's the box.
Remember, there's the 2 stretch the 4 again.
Do you want a little spot for your 4 to show you where it's in tune?
We took it off because we thought it would be because I've looked at my mummy thought I would know where it is.
No, I didn't. I think you thought there were too many things going on, but I think it would be useful to have. I mean,
okay.
Just sort of
quite often what we do is
take
the 2 tapes off quite soon because you know where high 2 is because it's next to 3 and low 2 because it's next to 1. Do you want me to take the 2 tape off and give you a 4 tape instead, or do you think that will be too much changing at once?
I think, what do you want to do?
You don't want the 4?
No,
okay, then just stretch 4. No, it's fine, just stretch 4.
I mean, I've not pushed her to get it absolutely right at this point.
No, that's absolutely right.
There's too much.
Right, okay, so let's go from the beginning. No, let's hear the box. Your nails need to trim, my darling. Stretch. That's good. Well done. Very good. Should we try it again? That was great. Brilliant. 4. Back to 1 again. It goes 1 3 1 3. And then well done. Okay. So if we go from the beginning together, I'll show you how that you can put the middle part in because it's the same as the beginning part, and then you can get to there without any gaps. Yeah. Turn your body this way a bit more so that that's it. Ready? A2. A2. That's it. Do you know where you are? I'm going to do 4 after this note. Freeze for 1 second. Now we just play the beginning again. 3. Just like the beginning note 2. And here's Wilhelmina. And now we're at the box. Wow, Lola!
Lola!
You got all the way to here, look. And now do you want some more good news? Can you play me a G major scale down from G? All the way to D2. From E2, all the way down your
It's
scale.
high E, it's a... Not a low E, is it?
1 second. Oh, don't forget E. Low 2, yeah. Like G major, low 2's on E and A. That's it. And now add one more note, which is a high 2. Stop. Brilliant. So you just learned a whole other 9 notes without even trying. What were you asking?
No, it's a high, it's not a low 2 on the E, is it? It's a high
On
2.
E, it's low 2. Low 2 on E and A,
Oh.
high 2 on D and G.
Okay.
Yeah. Very, very
Very
good.
well.
And so now, did you learn the second box yet? Or is that the
No.
one that's... Okay, so, you know how many notes you've got to learn to know the whole piece? Have a guess.
Yes, sweetie.
5.
That's all you've got.
5 silly little notes, that's it.
And then you've learnt the whole piece. You know, I've had some students that have spent months on this piece. And I'm so impressed that you've learnt this so
You
quickly.
have done really well.
Really brilliant. The 5 notes are... That's your second box. So you go home and you learn that this week. And then when you've played that, then you play the scale again. And then you play like Henrietta. Then you play exactly the same as the beginning. But instead of playing the whole piece again, we just go down the scale. Which you can already play. Isn't that marvellous? And you are making such good progress through book 1. So brilliant. So your second box is the last thing that you've got to work on. You can take your first box out of practice because that's going really, really well. So you've got 2 boxes, one new, one old. And then you'll know the whole piece.
It's amazing.
And this is very much one of those pieces where as soon as we get basically the right notes in basically the right place at basically the right speed, we go on.
Brilliant.
And not so. And quite often, with the doubles, quite often I will come back and do them in review later on.
Because we know what we haven't done Petronation doubles yet.
Ah, okay. Right, thank you.
Shoot me a look.
Okay, I will make a note to do that next week.
What's that funny little face for?
Okay, so that is excellent.
I believe you might be learning a new word soon.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
How are your page 36 things going?
Tom didn't mention any more of those.
No, well I think I forgot last week, but
We did. I tell you what, you did tell me was high-fiving in.
oh yes,
You did that
that's
once,
Twinkle
I
theme.
think.
Okay,
In,
So if
in,
you
in
can-
Go Till I'm Ready.
and go tell them really or Twinkle theme.
Just
I
open.
made really rubbish notes last week. high five.
Let me write this down.
Okay, so your practice is, please, you're concentrating on either the head or the bow hold in review, and so you guys discuss that ahead of time and you say, okay, what shall we wave the flag for, or what shall we think about most in this piece, and then you just change it for the next piece. G major arpeggio.
Have we done that one yet?
So can you try and do B on page 36? I'm writing the wrong thing. Etude, try and do the boxes first and then put it all together. Sight reading, just go down to 1 line per day of pitch until we've sort of sorted out.
I mean, we were using Etude a lot to kind
Etude,
of
yeah, which is great. Good, and high five, go tell or twinkle. Very good.
My mum's got a little operation this week, so it's going to be on the weekend.
She alright?
She's alright. Something's gone wrong with her eyesight, so I'm sort of on my own with both the kids, so we'll see what I'm looking after her.
Okay.
So see where I get to.
Where's Tom? Working?
Mm.
Well, I
We're
always understand this.
going to stay at my mum's, so
Okay.
we'll take the violin.
Okay.
See what we get to.
Let's have a bow, darling. Well done, what a brilliant lesson.
Really good, Lola. I'm really pleased with you.
Fantastic. Would you like a sticker?
I think he's going to be really pleased.
Did I give you any stickers yet?
No.
Would you like all of them? That seems very remiss of me not to give you any.
That one is fun.
Would you like that on your top? Very good, Mazza. Well done. Great.
This is my mum.
Aww.
Mine always
Yeah. Tilly's got one that
Has
she
she?
calls Old Ted, that was my mum's.
Yeah.
She said we were going through all of the, oh I forget the real one. Bye!